So hello, welcome everybody. Today we are at EuroShop and we're going to explain you some topics how we are helping retailers with their sustainability challenge. Today we're going to discuss the topic of software integration and how you can leverage that to be hyper efficient in your operations. Starting with a few trends and challenges, how we see retailers adapting. So of course, first topic, conscious retail. This means sustainability is becoming more and more of an important topic. 60% of retailers already fully adapted into their strategy. One of the topics what you can achieve is to accelerate to meet regulation and adhere environmental standards. Software can help you with making it more easy for you to adapt this kind of topics. Another topic what we see growing and growing more is omni-channel approach. So from the tanks of COVID, we see more and more companies adapting e-commerce in their marketing strategies. This makes sure that you get a changing behavior in your internal organization, and the IT part is becoming more important. One of the challenges you're creating with that is that you're getting a more difficult, consolidated view of how your operations are run. And with that you have different subsystems that needs to be interacted across all your operations, not only on your IT part, but as well in-store technology. And with this overwhelming amount of data, you create a lot of new challenges. Another topic that we are seeing is the labor shortage. So companies are having a hard time to find new employees. 70% of job proposals are nowadays unfulfilled. And we see it as well on our side of the world as a technology company, but as well on the customers that we're facing. So this makes that there are no technical personnel on site anymore, and the wages needs to increase. How to adapt to that topic. So we see a big changing behavior by adapting digital store technology. So think about connecting all kind of devices in your operational technology layer and connect it towards your IT infrastructure. And this opens up as well a lot of new topics like the metaverse or in-store artificial reality. How can you adapt? So we see 4 big pillars on how you can adapt as a retailer. One of them is by creating a connected store. So today we're showcasing you a lot of different stories and a lot of different technology solutions that are amplifying how you can grow towards more edge computing to get a better customer and employee experience. Another topic that we see growing is cost control. So by creating transparency in your full operation from design, build, operate and maintain, you can have a better cost control. Another topic that we are seeing in that area is that with the pricing energy crisis that we're having in Europe, the cost of energy are increasing as well. So adapting energy efficiency is a big game changer. With the growing demand of e-commerce and how customers are changing their behavior on how they are shopping, new store formats are rising and there are more and more logistics centers. So think about how to adapt a mini logistics center in your shop to be able to fulfill your customers' requirement more faster and to get a connection between their, let's say, in-app shopping behavior towards the brick and mortar store that we are already visiting every day. And last but not least, invest in automation. This can be on IT automation, this can be on the topic of store digital technology automation, and as well how you run and collaborate with your service provider on the topic of asset and maintenance management. So what we see is by connecting buildings, people and processes together for your store operation and your real estate operation, you can get more people satisfaction, more resilience in your operation, better sustainability, and of course more efficiency. And we are leveraging that by clearing insights across your full store portfolio, and you can switch, let's say, from multiple systems to one system. And that's what I'm going to show to you right now. It's one of the newest technologies we are having in Schneider Electric, EcoStruxure for Retail Integrated Management Platform. Your master dashboard for your store, your facilities, and your energy and service providers. So with that, we create actually a full customizable software package for all the digital technology that you're having in your store and in your buildings. With that, we are making sure that you're saving on operation costs, that you're ensuring business continuity, and of course, save energy. And with that, drive people, let's say your customers and your employees' experience. And this is applicable for not only the facility manager or the people within the store. This data can be shared across your full operations to be, let's say, operating from a regional a country and from an international perspective, and having one single view of all different kind of aspects that you find important in your operations. And it's only not stopping there. So you see on the slide that we're having here, on the right, you're seeing a dashboard example that we're having, and you can share this data with whatever cloud offer of Schneider Electric and as well with one of our partner companies. On that perspective, we are driving end-to-end efficiency, not only during the operate and maintain phase, but as well during the full life cycle of your building. So we go from design with our design software tools to build with our construction modeling software we are enabling to get from 3D modeling to 5D modeling, and with that connecting that same data and reusing it to your operations. And today I'm together here with our partner company Planon. And Jan Fokke, can you explain maybe how this works from a Planon perspective?
Yes, definitely. So from a Planon perspective, we take it more from the operations side. So we have our total portfolio in our management. We see where all the offices are, and we can manage the retail, the real estate around that. And basically that makes this picture very strong, that we're not only in the operation phase where we kind of have to deal with all the issues that have been designed before, but now we can actually have this kind of loop of feedback and bring then the stores in a better shape and being able to maintain them in a better way. Yeah.
So with that, we created an example together with our partner company Planon on how we are going to automate all different kind of topics that can go wrong within the store, create automatic alerts from the connected products we have installed, and from there have better insights, transparency of operations, and get faster action on the problems that we are having. So maybe you can explain how this works, Jan Fokke.
Yeah, that's a great example. So we built actually this integration between IMP and Planon, and of course it starts with the integrated management platform where all the alarms are triggered. And basically Planon, you can say the first use case that we build up is a work order management tool. So we can drive those alerts into what we call work order management in our asset and maintenance management module. So first step would be that the system actually creates an alert, and this alert goes into our decision model. So Planon is known for its business management. So we are making this decision based on, do we have a service contract? Who is our typical service provider in that area? And what's the priority of the issue? Which asset does it relate to? How much does the intervention cost? And what is my typical SLA linked to that service? That is then automatically extracted into our backend system where we assign the work either automatically to the service provider, or we can have the store manager or facility manager to make this decision based on the data that we've kind of aggregated there. So that work order is created and assigned to the service provider, and he can approve it, and that will go into, of course, the platform itself to analyze and fix it remotely, or we can actually send out a field technician to get the work order dispatched, pick up the work, register his time and material. If needed, he can wait for approval if it costs more money than expected, and then sign it off by the store manager once he's done. And of course, it's very important for a store manager to not disrupt the business too much. So when there are alarms, people maintain the store, you want to have like a balanced overview of all the work that needs to happen. And this is basically what we provide with this integration of both the alarm, but also the management of the alarms that we basically do. Yeah.
So it's a great example how you see by leveraging connected devices within your store and automatically providing the full life cycle of operation and maintain that you can have within a building. One of the customers where I'm collaborating with as well is a global corporate food chain, and with them we started a co-development phase in regards to taking up their challenges, and as a summary they have a big impact of how they are using the technology in their store. So how can I have better and smarter devices that are smaller and fitting better within the small footprint that we're having. Another topic what they are seeing is adapting energy efficiency and making sure that they're using less energy every year. And from there, we actually learned from them that it's not only on the energy efficiency topic that they are impacting, but as well during the operate and maintain phase. So we developed a 3-level program with them, One is where most of the customers know Schneider Electric from, so we optimize their electrical panel by selecting the right devices for, let's say, the right requirements, and with that installing smart energy sensors. On the second level, we use these energy sensors to bring it to a software solution, an energy management system, and make sure that they can track how their operations are working and have one single view of all the different data points. And by using all of these different kind of energy and maintenance topics, we grew the discussion towards a more strategic sustainability collaboration, where we help them adapting energy and sustainability services to hit better on their Scope 1, Scope 2 and Scope 3 emission targets. And with that, you see here on the right the 3 layers that we're leveraging as Schneider in our EcoStruxure solution. So several connected products on the topic of building management, refrigeration, energy management, and of course lighting control. And from there, getting the data into the edge system that is controlling and having all logic on site, and using that data to bring to our apps, analytics and services to be acting better every day. So I would like to thank you today for the presentation, and I hope we can work together in the future, and I wish you a very nice day.